welcome.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sundays. Welcome to The Joy of Pouring with the Partners. This is my lovely, beautiful co-host here, Vanna Swipe, and you know who I am, so no needs for introductions there. It was Vanna and I's anniversary on a Friday. It was 9 years that we tied the knot. We got married on our snowboards right at the top of the mountain. So we went out for a small little dinner on Friday night, but then friends insisted upon a few drinks and whatnot last night. So being totally honest, we could do with a little more sleep. And maybe that second or third gin or maybe the fourth or fifth gin or tonic wasn't needed. Anyway, so we're going to do our best for you and present to you a lovely show. So a big hi and welcome. Big shout out to everybody that was already waiting in the live chat there for the show to start. We love you guys. Quick introductions. The moderators in the live chat. Let's just run through them quick. There's going to be the lovely B is going to be in there. Brit, Vanna shall also be popping in there as well, but not forgetting the lovely Jam Bean, Lamb Bean, the lovely Charm Bean, Rainbow Bean, Devil Bean, and of course the lovely Sheldon. So hi there Linda, I can see. Hi there Laurie. Hi there of course Jam Bean. Hello darling, how you doing?
It's not a hangover pour. We're just a little tired.
Yeah, oh, a hangover pour.
We're not hungover.
Not hungover.
No.
No, not quite dragging our
No,
butts,
no,
but
no.
You know.
Just had a couple hours less sleep than normal.
Yes, not as fresh as the days as we usually are. Anyway, so let's just quickly go through the things. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. When you subscribe to the channel, you can interact in the live chat in our live broadcasts. You can also comment on our videos, and you can, more importantly, leave a thumbs up on our videos. These are really important because the more of those that we get, the more YouTube is likely to suggest our videos to people that haven't seen them. So please subscribe, please comment, let us know what you think, and please, please, please hit that thumbs up button. So, and then quickly, super chat, super stickers, for those that are in the live chat, in the bottom right hand corner, there's a little $ where you type in your message and press send. If you click on that, it will take you to a secure screen of different denominations of stickers. And it's a way of sending us some money, supporting us, and getting your messages highlighted in the live chat, and for the moderators to definitely pick it up if you've got a question for me or Vanna or something like that. So that's the super sticker, super chat. Now, shout outs, big huge shout out to TLP, of course, all of those lovelies there. We love you all. Billy, Shelley, of course, Lani, Jen, Amy, and anybody else that we are not mentioning. So big shout out to TLP there. This little piggy, thank you very much, guys. And let's just quickly do our OG beans, okay? We didn't do this for the last couple of weeks, but huge shout out to Judy, Anne, Josh, Emmy Bean, Anuka, Cos, Tracy, Lonnie, Anita, Andrea, Amber, Bella Bean, Lucky Bean, Millie, Mickey, all of the Tinas, Kath, the Danielles as well. Not forgetting the lovely Georgianne, and of course Linda, Missy, Jodie, Cindy, Jeanette, Gail, Nelvia, Justin, and Polly Pretty Pants. Not forgetting our lovely friend Robbo in Australia that sometimes watches, our friends Bob and Amy in the UK, hi to them, and never forgetting Deborah, Maria, Melissa, Belle, and Marina. And huge shout out and lovely thanks to all of you OG Beans, and a huge apology if I've missed anybody. Please tell us in the live chat and we will give you the proper shout out. So there we go. This is show number 48, I think. I think we're going to stop counting really, because, you know, what's the point? Let's quickly do last week's canvases. I shall do the Vanna thing while Vanna can explain.
Vanna went Dutch.
Vanna went Dutch. Look at this. It dried, as I said, it dried absolutely beautifully because of the amount of Floetrol in there. It just extended the drying time. Dried
Judy,
absolutely beautiful.
Sorry, Judy. Shout out to you too.
Judy, you didn't hear your name yet? No, there was definitely Judy mentioned. Hi there, Judy. And I think there's actually a couple of Judys, so hi to the other Judy too. But there you go. Vanna went Dutch with our version of the Dutch pours with our recipe of just Floetrol and paint and some water. I think it came out absolutely beautifully. I think it's marvelous.
For my first try.
Not bad for Vanna's first going Dutch.
Bit of beginner's luck, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. I think it looks great, absolutely. And I love the way we stretched it off. So we just we made more of a emphasis on those colours, and then the little bit of negative space at the
It's
bottom.
giving me spring field of tulips vibes.
Yeah.
Just, you know,
Yeah,
just
very-
the colors maybe.
Exactly, tulips, and Vanna went Dutch, so of course, yeah, you know, tulips, there we go. So I hope you like it, guys, but there's the dried results of that one. And we'll just quickly show you the dried results of my one. I used the same colour palette, but I used just one of these round canvases. And as you can see, this one just dried absolutely beautifully, perfectly. And I'm just really loving, you know, I'm a still advocate, of course, for TLP and the higher end paints and pigments, because the effects they can give are amazing.
The dollar store paints, though, they're so vibrant.
Look at it, look at it. It's, you know, you can still create something really pretty and beautiful, and realize that you have a creative side and you can make something pretty. But you don't have to go out and buy all the expensive stuff straight away. Just go to the dollar store, get yourself some US Floetrol, and watch the JOP last week, and you'll see how we made you. But there we go.
If mine was tulips, yours is dragon snaps.
Dragon what? Snaps.
Snapdragons.
Snapdragons. Yes, yes. There we go. But
Dutch
anyway.
pours always remind me of flowers.
Yes. But there we go. There's the dried results of last week's canvases. So what are we doing this week?
What are we doing this week?
I don't know, Vanna. Should we make it up as we're going along?
No, we have a plan.
We've got a plan. A friend of ours who's bought our art before, bless him, wants us to do another piece. And this is a 2 by 3 foot canvas here, a thin edge one. And what I thought we could do for him is do a large scale, beautiful galaxy pour on it. And we're going to use the dollar store paints, but with some of this little piggy pigments as well, using up some of the old ones.
Are you
and
going to
stuff.
tip it or spin it?
We are going to tip this one.
Ooh.
Okay, so hopefully we're going to get that lovely kind of like warped kind of
Yeah,
effect around the edges, and it really does
And
look
if
like
we
a...
don't love it, can we make a giant swipe?
And if we don't like it, well, we can do something else for him next week, or we can
Okay.
figure about it. But yeah, I figured I just had this in my mind, a huge galaxy pour this big.
Yeah.
So the colours we are going to be using, Vanna,
Do you get cells in a galaxy pour?
yeah, if you're lucky. Because the galaxy pour, galaxy pour, and we're doing, it's going to be an open cup. So I cut off one of
yes,
these,
yeah.
put that in the middle. We're going to put the nice black around it, start pouring the colours in, and yeah, hopefully.
I like those. They're so zen.
Exactly, and that's what I thought. It would be a really beautiful big piece for his wall. The colours we are using, Vanna. We are using acrylic, the dollar store black, and I've made up the base paint, and I've mixed it up kind of 2 to 1, 2 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint, and I have added water just so it moves a little bit easier and is a little more fluid. The next colour, Vanna, lovely, is Majestic Purple by the dollar store paint. And this one here is the Forward Fuchsia, I believe.
Fuchsia fun.
Fuchsia Fun, there we go, sorry, getting it wrong. And the next one is the lovely Cobalt Blue. Mm-hmm. And of course, you've got to throw in some of this beautiful light blue as well, and it will give us, hopefully, on the
Sky blue.
sky blue, light blue, sky blue.
Yeah.
Hopefully on this black background, it will be fantastic. So we've got a little bit of Comet. These are the pigments. We see a tiny little bit of Comet, but I mixed some water in it, so it's nice and runny.
Oh, everybody loves a bit of golden peach.
And we've still got some golden peach. So there you can see it's really runny. Let me see.
Oh, it's such a pretty color.
Such a pretty colour, but they're mimicking the same consistency as the dollar store paints, okay? Then we are using the ore from this little piggy, should be lovely. And then this one is called Twilight. There we go. And the last one we're going to be using up, Sean, is this one here. It's the Iridescent Blue Black by the PBO Studio Acrylics. PBO, however you like to say.
That's a beautiful color.
It is a really gorgeous colour. It dries this lovely grey, but then has this beautiful blue flash to it.
Yeah.
So I was figuring, let's use up some paints here, and it's all going to be good. The last one we haven't mentioned is, of course, I mixed up. You know, it's going to be a galaxy pour, so we've got to put some of my favourite twinkle in it.
Oh yeah, we love twinkle.
Okay, so let's just get the camera pointing down, and we'll go through. We've gone through the colours. da-da. We shall show some.
Clear these things out of your way.
Oh, thank you, Vanna. You're just the best assistant in the
I
world.
try.
Okay, so this is the base paint that's slightly thinner. I put a little more water in it than the rest of it. But there you go, guys, if the camera is picking it up. That's the base paint. And here is the consistency. I'll just show you, you know, that's the light blue. Ooh, there we go. Da, da, da. And the consistency of the pigments. There you go. You see they're nice and runny. Very, very, very similar to each other. As similar as we can get. And there we go. Oh, these are the colours. So what I'm going to do is we're going to just move the base paint over here for us. In a second, we're going to move the paints here and here. And we are going to run through these colours twice. And in between the just the regular dollar store paints. Every other paint we're going to throw in some of these beautiful pigments. So it's going to look hopefully lovely and pretty. So let me just get a couple of, well actually I don't need to put this on little cups. It's quite fine like that. Now what I am going to have to do, my friends, is just pull you out. There we go, a little bit further so you can see the whole piece and what we are doing here. So in this cup, these are 16 ounce solo cups, so there's a good 16 ounces of the black base in there. These are 2 ounce cups, so we've got another 10 ounces of colours there. So with the 16 and these 10s, that's 26 ounces, okay? And then the twinkle, we've got another 2 ounces of that, so that's 28 ounces. And then with the leftover pigments and paints here, I estimate we've got another 3 or 4 ounces. So we have got 34 ounces of paint to cover this 3 feet by 2 feet canvas, which hopefully should definitely be enough. But
That's a lot of paint.
that's a lot of paint, but you know, again, just in case this is live, I mixed up just a little more, so there's about another 8 ounces of base paint here, in case we need to use it as a flow extender around the edge. Okay, let's just move these back a little bit more, so we have a bit more room to work here. I don't know what Vanna's doing. What are you doing, Vanna? Oh, darling.
Just finishing my breakfast.
Finishing her breakfast, bless her heart. Right, okay then, friends. So let's put some of this black base paint down and we shall start to get on with this piece. Let's just give it another nice stir here. And I've also got some black here, so in between a few of the colours, I'm just going to put a little bit more black in there, so we get some lovely separation between the colours, and hopefully we get this fantastic, beautiful, amazing galaxy pour. Bingo. There we go. We're just going to do that for the time being. Well, actually, let's just add a little bit more, because we've got more. Perfect. Okay, so that's the base. Put it down. And I'm just going to pick it up and just move it around. Look, yeah, we got lovely movement here. Great, excellent. Okay, cool. So that is the base of our background of our galaxy pour. Let's put our nice big ring in there. Let's just put a little more base in there first of all. Perfect. And now let's do the fun part. Let's start getting the colours in there. So I'm going to start with about half or so of that lovely purple there. And I'm going to throw some of this fantastic, the forward fuchsia in there. And then I'm going to decide, oh yes, come on, let's just throw, bingo, bingo, let's put some twinkle in there, why not? Now let's just put a little bit of black so we get a bit of separation. There we go. And now let's just jump straight into this fantastic blue. And now let's find this fantastic light sky blue. Now we're going to have some fun because we are going to start to put these paints and pigments in here. So this is the iridescent blue black from PBO or Pebio, however you want to say it. As you can see, and it's not black at all. It's this lovely grey colour with this fantastic blue flash. So yeah, calling it a black is a little bit funny. I'm just going to help this along a little bit, just give it a couple of whoopsies like that. Right, now let's have some fun and throw some of the, oh I know, let's use the last bit of this comet. How are the people in the live chat, Vanna? Is everyone happy and good? Hi to anybody that we might have missed right at the beginning. Saying hello to, I'm very sorry. So now let's put a bit more of this black in here. Bingo, lovely. Now let's go through these colours again. Let's get some more of this fantastic purple. Excellent. Now let's throw some more of this fantastic, the fun fuchsia or forward fuchsia, no, fun fuchsia, wasn't it? Fuchsia fun.
I love that color.
Yes, it is rather a fun colour. Now, come on, let's get some real great stuff in here. Let's get this golden peach in here, because you know how much we love golden peach. And like I said, these colours were some old colours that I had mixed up. So I just rejuvenated them with some water, basically. And just tried to get them as close to the consistencies as the dollar store paints that we're using right here. Right now, I feel like throwing in, yeah, let's get this ore in here now on top of that blue. And then let's save a bit of that and see if we can get a bit more of that purple in, because golden purple, oh, how good a golden purple. Brilliant, we're starting to get some cells, it's starting to move. This action doesn't happen immediately, guys. I might put it in a little bit closer so you can get a bit more of a close-up of what's going on. I just at first wanted you to see the setup and what we were doing and how we're doing it. Looks like Vanna's got a question for me, Vanna.
No, I'm just coming in closer. I remember when we first started doing this during lockdown.
Yes.
When we discovered this technique, we just both loved it so much.
Absolutely fell in love with it, didn't
Yeah.
we? Right, now let me just put, oh.
I remember seeing a video that we were watching, and someone just kept pouring in the ring and pouring in the ring and pouring in the ring until it grew so much it flooded over the entire canvas.
I remember, and then they had a time lapse. I think it was a tabletop or something.
It was
because then they had a
beautiful.
time lapse, but it just kept growing and growing and growing where they put so much paint
And it just
down.
flooded over the whole canvas.
Whole canvas, it looked really pretty. I do remember that, absolutely. So there we go, let's get some of this in there. Da, 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 da. And we can just give this a couple of little whoopsies. Now, let's get some of that beautiful twilight in there by this little piggy. Excellent. I've got to do some research and find out whether, when we're doing these lives, if we can just have a little bit of mellow music going in the background, if they're not going to get all upset with us about copyright and things, because it would be nice if you guys just didn't have to listen to me waffle all the damn time.
Nelvia has a question.
Nelvia! Hi Nelvia, darling, how are you doing? How can we help you?
How long can you leave your paint before it's just not good?
That's the $64,000 question, right? I mean, as long as it's in an airtight container, the only thing that's going to happen to the paint in the airtight container is that the paint is going to, the water in the paint is going to evaporate a bit. And that's what makes it thick. Even if it's an airtight container, you might see a bit of condensation on the inside and stuff, but that's what's happening. Really, I know, you see, some people I know have used paints and stuff, and it's been, you know, months and months, and all they had to do, like I said, was just rejuvenate it with a little bit of water, stir them up nicely, leave them again for a good 20 minutes, half hour, let the bubbles come out. And then they've been absolutely great and worked fine. So yeah, really, I can't say, Nelvia, I would, if you've got some old paints, try it. Just rejuvenate them with a little bit of water and try using them and see how they go. But there is, I guess, a cut-off point, a time when definitely, you know, these things are gone past too far the point of saving and being able to save.
The Moisier is planning on pouring a table. We've done that. We've done a few of them.
We have done a few tables. The Moisier is Joe Sullivan.
Yeah.
Hi Joe, how you doing, Moz?
Yeah, ours came out quite nice. We did blooms, and then we
We did
resined
do
them,
blooms.
and they were quite beautiful.
Absolutely, they were very beautiful. I do remember.
We don't have room in our house for them anymore.
No, they're kind of up in
They
the
might
spare
end up for
room.
sale. You might see them.
Giving them away somewhere like that, yeah. Right, so I'm just going to pour a little bit of black on the top of this one because I'm then going to swipe this through the least kind of interesting bit, I guess, and I'm going to call that, let's get in close for you. I'm going to probably pull this off and then swipe it through here, kind of, you know, roll it off. But I am going to put the rest of the...
That doesn't look like there's enough paint on there.
Oh, believe me, my dear, it's deceiving. And this is it. When we move when we do the tilting, hopefully we're going to get that lovely shape of a galaxy.
Did you do
What?
Did you do the little cup lifties? I wasn't watching.
Oh, you weren't watching? Yeah, occasionally I was doing the little cup lifties. I'm going to do some more little cup lifties of like this. You see? Dun, 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 dun. Got some nice...
You do?
Yeah, some nice stuff around here. I love this big load of...
I do too.
Of the twinkle that we've got here. So what we're going to do is put a lot of paint around here. So hopefully we can keep as much of that as we can, and we're going to get it to kind of stretched like this in a kind of diamondy kind of shape. Just seeing cat hair going straight in it. Thanks, Mew. We love our little cat, we do.
Where is he?
He is in the closet sleeping his little self out. Okay, so this can be the tricky bit, but let's see if I can get this right. There we go. Now what we're going to do is just get our torch and give this a little torch, because these bubbles in here will help us get some more nice cells and things like that.
Cynthia Gray is requesting a resining video. We've been talking about this, Cynthia.
For so long. Cynthia, absolutely. It's on the list of things to be done, and we're going to make a video of how you can get almost flawless results. Let's be honest here, almost flawless results with having a cat in the house, because you can take certain steps to avoid getting our lovely little fur babies and dust and their fur in our lovely finished resin
Yeah,
pieces.
we've got an idea for a pretty fun little video.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's in the pipeline, so absolutely. Thank you very much. Who was it that mentioned?
That was Nelvia. No, that was Cynthia Gray.
So, Cynthia Gray, thank you,
And
Cynthia.
Nelvia wants to know if we've done the snowboard with the skins yet.
No, we still haven't done the snow again.
We're still collecting skins.
We're still collecting the skins, and that's still on the list to actually do. Let me just give this another little torch.
Oh, look at that.
You see, look at all these lovely
little freckles.
colours and freckles that are coming out in this little middle swipe bit I did with the colours. I am quite excited for this.
Can you tap the screen?
I'm so sorry, guys. Was it not focused?
Focus a bit. Okay, Heather Gordon, focus a bit more on the cells. I feel like I'm losing my vision. Maybe just a quick close up before you.
Before we start
Before you
tilting
start
this
tilting,
one.
yeah.
Okay. Bing, 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 bing. There we go, my friends. Let me just click on this again now. I hope that is nice and in focus.
Yeah, it is.
Looks good, Vanna?
Yes.
Excellent. So there you go, guys. There's the cells. Quite happy with this. Quite pretty. So now we're going to just come out a little bit like that, because we are now going to move this puppy around. See, look, Sean, you say there's not enough paint?
Oh yeah, there's lots of paint.
There's lots of paint. So I like moving it around like this, so we kind of start to really get some good coverage of this. And I like doing it evenly like this in kind of circles, because then we can try and retain as much of the cell structure as we can right here. Okay, so I'm just going to bring it back again, guys. Hang on, let me get this out a bit more. There we go.
Oh wow, look at that go.
Look at it go, exactly, you see, it's really stretching nicely. So let's just move it over to this corner, and I think we are going to start to actually...
Oh, look at the flash in that. That's the comet on the edge there.
Comet, it's actually the twinkle.
The pink.
Brilliant. And now right just to the edge, guys. Just to the edge, we need to bring that puppy back. And let's go right over to this side. Gonna have to pull it here so we don't tip the paint all over the cat and the floor.
Thank you.
Excellent. There we go. So that's that edge, and now we've got to bring that back. Let me just get this here, so it's kind of in. It's in the in as much of the shot as possible. It's just when we're doing big pieces like this, it's I've got to look at what I'm doing, but also look and make sure that I'm still getting as much of it in the frame.
And Nelvia, we have never done a pearl and cloud painting.
We have never done a cloud pour or painting, no.
Or pearl.
We have not ever done that. You're quite right, Nelvia. Here we go, guys. This is looking pretty fantastic.
I'll do some homework. Maybe Vanna will do one next week.
Yes, maybe that's what we can do. Brilliant. So now just tipping it back into the middle, guys, and we're going to make it over this last corner here. So again, just kind of got to hold it back here a bit, just so I'm not tipping the paint everywhere.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the drop cloth you put on the floor around the table today.
Right, exactly. I knew this because we're doing, 2x3.
It's a big one.
It's a big one, so...
Our table's not that wide.
No.
Oh, look at you got... Let me help you out there, babe.
I've got paint on myself, do I? Okay, here we go, guys. Let's just give you a look at that at the minute.
The rain sounds.
The rain sounds, yes, the paint is hitting the floor. So I've just got to pour, just got to tip this back into this corner, guys, so we just get a bit more coverage here. But we really have not got much movement. It's actually looking pretty fabulous, I feel, as it is. Don't worry, it's going to be framed, so yeah, it doesn't actually matter about the edges as such, as long as we've got coverage on the actual piece here. I'm just going to pick up some of this paint and just cover over the edge.
It's a shame we can't move it this way just a little bit.
Oh, we can still move it this way a little bit. So what we're going to do, my friends, is just lift it like this, and then just be very patient, and you let it slowly move. I quite like this negative space we've got here,
I like that
and
too.
here.
It's very pretty.
See, there you go.
Oh yeah, it's going, yeah.
I think I might just move it that way.
Oh yeah, it's definitely moving.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh wow, I'm really quite happy with this. This should be a lovely piece. It was lovely. He gave us total control. I said, what colours? And I said, would you like me to do kind of like a ski hill or something on it? He said, no, 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 no. I want your fluid art. Do me something amazing. Whoops. It's okay, darling, it's all just a bit of a boring bit for you guys just to watch. Thank you, Vanna, just getting those bits there.
Just keep waffling, they don't mind.
Keep waffling, I'm just going to keep waffling. This, the load of beautiful twinkle I put down first, so we've got this fantastic purpley blue edge to it. It's
very pretty.
I am very, very happy with this. I think it's gorgeous.
So I have an idea.
What is your idea, my darling?
People in the chat room, speak up. What if you put cell activator in a spray bottle?
Oh, shh, shh. Vanna. Vanna. Vanna, Vanna, Vanna. Shush.
Shush.
Shush. Vanna. Stick to the script, Vanna. Don't say things like that, Vanna. That's a huge, big secret of something huge that's coming soon that I didn't want anyone to hear or know about. So, okay, everybody, hi everybody, love you.
That's what we're doing next time.
Well, no, it's not next time. Again, it's in the pipeline. But guys, please, you know, if you want to try it now, please try it. But please give me the mention of, I have a formula for cell activator that is very thin, and I have discovered putting it in a spray bottle and spraying your colours will create things that your wildest dreams will never fulfill. So thanks, Vanna, for ruining it.
Spoiler!
Spoiler alert. I just didn't want anyone else to hear and then someone else to copy me because, you know, this is a bit of a cutthroat business, this one. Anyway, there we go. Check out that. Let me just clean my hands up a little bit better, guys, and then I can touch the camera and I can bring the camera nice and close for you, and you can get some of this lovely pour we've got going on. I don't actually mind that it kind of went off to one edge there. I think it still looks pretty damn good. Right, 1 second, guys. Just drying my hands up.
Joyce, we did not use a cell activator or silicone.
No, there you go, guys. There's a nice close-up for you. I hope that's beautiful and focused. It looks good on my little screen. Right, okay, so Joyce, the recipe here was for my dollar store paints, 2-to-1 with US Floetrol. So I put a ounce of the paint and 2 ounces of US Floetrol, and that's the dollar store paint that I did. When I was using the pigments, how I mix my pigments is with Jo Sonja Gloss Varnish, and then I use Behr 8300, and Behr is a water-based enamel and untinted house paint. Now I use those two, the varnish and the house paint, mixed together, and I put my pigments in there, and I just add a little more varnish and a few drops of water to it to make sure that they're very similar consistency to the dollar store paints, which is just the US Floetrol 2-to-1 with the dollar store paint. There is no silicone in here whatsoever. The black base paint was again 2-to-1 with the US Floetrol and the acrylic dollar store paint, and again I put some water in it just to give it a little more fluidity and a little more movement. Now I'm really loving this, guys. I'm hoping you're liking what you're seeing here. The fade at the edge, I think that looks pretty.
Really, the glow of this.
The glow here.
Is really popping on the camera.
Let me see if I just go out and give you.
Janet said,
There you go.
What's a pomegranate pour?
Janet says, what's a pomegranate
She
pour?
said, have you ever done one? But I've never heard of that before.
The pomegranate pour.
Do you know
And
what
this
that
is Janet. Is this our lovely Jan Bean?
Yes.
Right, a pomegranate pour. I remember I called I did a reel a little while ago, and I called it a pomegranate pour. It was because I think it was actually you, Janet, that actually said the colours look so much like a pomegranate. So I just called it a pomegranate pour because of the colour palette. So it was
Gotcha.
pomegranate colour palette, pour really. But yeah, the pomegranate would be the colours of the pomegranate. That's really how you get it. But wow, we've got some.
Yeah, you're getting excellent feedback. Everyone just loves it, and the way the camera is picking up. Sorry, twinkle.
The twinkle, yeah.
It looks like there's lights behind it.
It's
on the
interference, interference violet. You're getting a lovely violet here, and then as you're looking here, you're getting a. Oh, sorry, here you're getting a lovely blue because it looks blue in one light and then flips violet into the other.
Doesn't it look good?
I think that looks really pretty, guys. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I'm just going to give it a quick torch because I can see some bubbles in it there. But again, because the majority of the paint that we've put down here is Australian Floetrol. US Floetrol, not the Australian Floetrol, US Floetrol. Because we've put so much down here, it's going to extend the drying time really beautifully. Now, when I say extend it, if we're lucky, because we have used so much of this US Floetrol, it will dry maybe something this big, probably a good day it will take to dry. But the pieces that we did last week, the smaller pieces, because of the amount of Floetrol in them, they would dry beautifully by the next day. That's how good it actually is. But yeah, let's go in nice and close and I'll go around. So there you go, guys. There's the lovely top corner. We got that lovely, this grey here is the iridescent blue black. But then you've got this lovely little kind of bit of a glow here. That's a bit of the comet going on there. And then we've got the lovely ore. And then fading into those lovely, beautiful dollar store colours, the acrylics. But then, yeah, this bit over here, these lovely kind of like, yeah, the interference clouds, I like to call them, if we blow them out. But bingo, there we go. So let's see, you will see next week how this is going to dry. We're going to put it in a really nice frame. So it should be really good indeed. And again, with the amount of Floetrol that we've put in there, you could look at that and say, oh, that's a lot of paint on there. That's a lot of paint. Is it going to dry well? I can guarantee you it will dry perfectly because of the amount of US Floetrol that's in there. It's just going to allow this to dry really nicely. I hope he's going to like it. Do you think we need to move it any other way or anything, Vanna, or are we liking the composition? Please, guys, tell us in the live chat if you're liking the composition or if you feel that we need to maybe just move it around just a little bit. Who knows? What do you think?
Everyone loves it.
Fantastic. Lovely. Now, I haven't been able to see. How many people have we got in the live chat? How many?
26 right now.
Oh, fantastic. That's lovely. So, guys, I'm going to ask you, while you're still just admiring this piece of art, if you could please, when you see my posts telling people about the show, if you could please share those posts with your friends and maybe in other acrylic pouring groups that you're allowed to share posts in that I'm not in, just to please, I'm asking for your help. We're asking for your help to increase our viewing numbers because it would be nice just to have more people watching every week and just make it a little more fun. I know we're coming into the summer and spring break and whatnot like that, but if you could please help us by sharing our posts, telling people about the show and how much fun it is, and yes, help us. I've just gone and stepped in a load of paint, I think. Yes, but just help us grow the show, have more people watching it, because the more people watching it, the better it is for everyone concerned.
I think it's a goober.
Sean has just found a little goober here, so I'm just gonna pick him up.
Well done.
You see, and then if you can pick them up nicely, you can then just get a little whoopsie in here, and then you add to it, and it's like there was never a horrid little goober in there at all whatsoever.
It's very pretty.
I am just going to pick it up and
Oh, she's juicy.
Oh yeah, she's juicy, she's very juicy. And just see how much movement we've still got, if we've still got much. Oh, let's just look in. No, we really don't. Oh, yes, we do a bit over there.
It's moving quite a bit over here.
Okay, so it's moving quite a bit here. So we are going to move that back nicely into the middle, just so it's a little more even. Because that's the other thing that's really going to help your art dry nicely, is if the layer of paint is nice and even all over the canvas. Right, now I'm going to put these little 2-inch shot solo cups down, just to keep it off the edge. Oh, thank you, Vanna.
Oh, you're welcome.
Bingo, bingo. Here we go. So yeah, we should have actually told Brian, hey man, watch the show this weekend.
Oh, yeah, you can watch it later.
Yeah, you can watch it later, I guess. So there we go.
That's the good thing about YouTube.
Exactly. We've got some great coverage on the, great coverage on the canvas here. All over the edge, it's nicely covered. Oh, just going to dab a bit more there, dab a bit more here.
Joe said there was 37 at its peak for people in the chat.
Joe, Moz,
Yeah.
Moz, yeah.
Yep.
37 people, that's pretty cool, isn't it, really? There's lots of, oops, dear me, sorry, I've just hit my head with the camera. There we go, sorry
Bonk.
guys. Bonk.
Hi, Sheldon.
Sheldon, hi brother, how you doing? Yeah, there's a few different collaborations happening this weekend again, I believe. So, you know, hopefully that anybody that usually watches our show will watch it back later on when they can.
And thank you, everyone, for wishing us happy anniversary.
Thank you so much for wishing us happy anniversary.
We
We're
still
really...
love each other.
Yes, we do, after the 9 years, the 9 long...
Almost every day.
Almost every day. This is the thing, because Vanna and I, you know, we're married, so we live together. But
we work together.
We work together as well, so,
We're
you know.
literally together all the time.
Pretty much all the time. So the fact that we haven't killed each other is an amazing feat, I like to think.
Yeah, I agree. It's snowing.
Oh, we got snow. It's snowing again. How lovely for us.
Such unsettled spring weather right now.
Very indeed.
Sunny, then snowy. Then sunny, then snowy.
Exactly. So I had an idea last week, guys. I'm sorry for speaking.
Let me do what you're doing so you can go to the camera and talk.
There we go. Sorry for speaking away from the camera, guys. I did mention last week that I was going to give away this little piece of art that I did. And I haven't forgotten about it. So let's just... Dun, dun, dun. Hi guys. Hi there. So, the little piece of art I said I was going to give away is this one. Because we were doing Vanna's piece last week and we gave Vanna's piece away. It was Denise Hudson that won it, who was absolutely blown away and overjoyed. But this little piece here you go, guys, because I'm sure we've had a few stickers sent, which is fantastic, which means I'll be able to afford to send this to someone. If you like this piece, it was an experiment in doing long, thin pieces and like kind of how much paint to put where so it evenly spins off nicely and dries nicely. But if you like this piece, if you would like this piece, please, in the live chat, just say...
Mine.
Mine, yes. Mine and a big exclamation point, okay, guys? And then, you know, we're coming towards the end of the show. So, you know, in about 5 or 10 minutes, we'll go through all the people that say mine, mine. And we will pick one person at random, as we usually do. We'll show you Vanna's phone and we'll scroll through the live chat and we'll stop. And the closest person that says mine to where we've stopped, or will get this little piece. And yeah, like I said, we've had some stickers sent, so that's fantastic. So it's on a piece of thin artboard, so it shouldn't cost too much. Usually my pieces somewhere in North America will cost about 25 bucks Canadian, 2 cents. So, you know, if you can afford it and you would like to pay the shipping and really support us and help us out, that would be amazing. But there's the piece. If you would like it, comment mine, and we will go through and see who actually gets it at the end. Are there many people saying mine, mine, mine?
Lots. But Georgianne said she wants the licorice beans. What are licorice beans, Georgianne?
Georgianne, licorice beans. Georgianne, hello, darling. Joyous bean. Hi there, darling. Another OG bean of ours that's always been right here from the beginning. What bean was it?
Georgianne, can I have the licorice beans?
Licorice beans.
What's licorice beans?
Sorry, darling Georgianne, you're going to have to explain a little further of what you mean by licorice beans. I love it. Heather Gordon's like, mine. Jeanette is like, mine. Nelvia's mine. Thank you so much, guys. It really does. It does wonders for your confidence and self-esteem when something you've made, people seem to like so much that they're very, very eager to actually have it. And I know we give them away. I could try and sell them, or I could say to you, oh yeah, whoever sends stickers and we'll pick a sticker. But I'm not doing this for the money. Obviously money's lovely, but we're doing this to help people have fun and teach people that thought they weren't creative, that they can be creative. So there we go, you know.
So like literally everybody in the chat right now has said mine.
Literally everyone has said mine. This is it. We would rather have our pieces out on the wall somewhere being loved every day by someone rather than
sitting in the floor in our spare bedroom.
Sitting in the floor in the spare bedroom back there in the cupboard. The cupboard is completely full. Anyway, this is changing a little bit, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just unplug the phone there. I am going to undo the phone. Hi. I'm going to flip the phone, and here we go. We're going to go right in so close so we can see these lovely. See, look at those. That beautiful. Orientation is locked. Sorry, my phone is telling me I can't move it too much. There's the beautiful twinkle, the interference, blue and violet there. But these lovely cells we've got going on here. And, you know, with tilting it everywhere, some of them warped a little bit, you know, but some of them haven't at all. And we've got some great, lovely cells here. And, you know, with the overall piece. Right now, there you go. It looks like we've got a cell activator there, right? Okay, and I can understand why the, I forget her name, bless her, I'm sorry. Why you'd think we did use a cell activator. That's because I poured a little bit of the black in the open cup, was the last colour. And then when I dragged it over, black and white, just regular black and white paint, will act as cell activators. They can act as cell activators. We've done shows about it in JOP, and I've got videos, so please look back and have a look. But yeah, that's why it looks like we use the cell activator, because a black and white just on its own will work as long as you spread it thinly enough as a cell activator. But here we go, we've got those lovely, look at those twinkle clouds there. Everyone's like, mine, 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 bless it. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Mars. Hi, Nelvia. Oops, sorry, I'm almost tripping a bit there. But yes, I'm so glad I poured a huge amount of that twinkle in first. So we've just got this beautiful twinkle just all the way around the piece. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to move nice and slow. Oh, look at that right here. That's the golden peach. See that lovely pink color? And now let's just get it in some light and look at that gold. So yeah, I'm rather happy. I think this came out quite well. There you go, my friends. So kind of not exactly as we wanted it to come out, like that like a nice galaxy pool where we would get that distorted ring.
More agate.
It's more agate. I think it's lovely. Even, hello, if I say so myself. So I'm just going to put the camera back in, and we have got to go through the our PayPal account and do the final total for the fundraisers we did, you know, the live auctions for the pieces for the Kelowna Women's Shelter. So we'll be able to give you that total next week. Let's just, you know, you don't want to look at me waffling. Let's look at the lovely picture. There we go, let me just click on it. Make sure it's nice and, yes, make sure it's nice and focused on it. I've got paint all over myself now.
Oh, you know.
I can see another little goober just there. Let's get that one out.
And are you going to resin this piece?
Right, well this is it. I think I might do, because it would really, you know, we'll see the dry results for this piece next week. But resining it will bring out all of these fantastic, beautiful colours that we've got going on here. And it will make the most of these fantastic, as I'm calling them, the interference clouds from the twinkle. I can just see a few more little bubbles in there.
Wreck it a little bit at that far end.
You would be tempted to wreck it here.
I'm not in love with that part. But it is far away from me and I can't get a good look at it.
It's not terrible, to be honest. I think it's quite pretty. It's going to go portrait, so it's going to hang this way.
Yep.
So I think it's actually going to work quite nicely, kind of doing that. But we could still try to move it around, because there is a lot of paint here still. So here you go, let's just do it here. See if we get this edge to move much. Yeah, it's not moving much at the edge. We've just got a bit of movement in the middle, as you would have, because that's where...
It's going to work the cells.
Yeah, I don't want to move it around or warp it anymore, but I'm just loving these lovely shapes we've got here. The fluidity to the piece, I think, is really, really pretty. But there you go. Oh yeah, and we've got some lovely cells here popping through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking good, looking good. Oh, excellent. I'm just looking at Vanna's screen to see what it looks like, and I think it looks quite good. I'm quite glad. I'm a bit pained to take the camera away from it, because then you're just going to be looking at me, for God's sake.
Yeah, but you're something to look at.
She's such a lovely, you lovely person. That's why I put a ring on it. Not the only, excuse me, not the only reason. Sorry, I need a little drink here. Okay, my lovely friends, the people that are staying till the end because they really would like this piece. There we go. Last chances to write mine. And we will get Vanna to come and stand here, and we will go right to the end of the chat, and we'll just scroll up a little bit, because it's only going to be at the last, you know.
Where I'm going to scroll up and scroll down and scroll all around.
And then we're going to stop, and then we will say who has won. I'm so sorry, guys, to grab the camera that way.
Down. Pick one.
Da, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. There. Oh, guess who it is. Okay, so I've got to hold this like that.
Yeah.
So you can see, there's my finger. Da, 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 da. Let's just make sure it gets focused on. Click on the screen for me, Vanna. It was Nelvia. Nelvia Johnson. Bing, bing, bing.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, chicken dinner, Nelvia. Excellent. This is now yours. So, I'm pretty sure we've chatted in Messenger and stuff like that. So we shall get hold of each other, and I shall get your address, and we shall package that up, and we shall send that piece off to you. Nelvia, thank you so much for playing the game. Thank you everybody else for playing the game and wanting our art and reducing the amount of art that's in the storeroom, which is fantastic. Okay, let's just give one last little look-see at that one, because it did come out rather pretty. And then we'll go back up to, you know, my ugly mug and this beautiful, lovely lady. And we shall say thank you so much for joining us, as always. We'll be back next Sunday. Same time, as always, doing more fun things with the fluid art.
Is next Sunday Easter weekend?
Oh, next Sunday's Easter weekend.
I wouldn't bother doing a show. People are really busy with their families on Easter.
Oh, Easter weekend on a Sunday.
Oh, no, okay. You guys chime in. Tell us.
Chime in. Let us know in the live comments if you think we should do a show next week, or if we should maybe...
It's a big family time.
It's a huge family time.
It's the first time families get together since Christmas.
So maybe not, but let us know in the live comments. We'll watch the show back, and if we get enough people singing. saying, no, please do it, please
No,
do
I'll
it.
do it.
We shall do it. But otherwise, thank you so much for joining us. As always, we love you all. That your support means the world to us. And as always,
Happy pouring.
okay, my friends, we love you all.
Bye.
Ciao. And we're just going to end again with a nice big finish on the piece of work that we did. I hope you love it, guys. Have a lovely Sunday. Love to all. Ciao. Oh, mwah. Forgot to give you the kiss goodbye.